Guys, I literally think I found the worst fate and way to die in the Backrooms ever for this video. Let me explain it. That's right, because in this video, I'm gonna be talking about level -606 of the Backrooms. This is the Backrooms level that is known as the Death Hole. And you don't really walk around and explore this level. Instead, you kind of fall into it, and you don't stop falling ever. And if that concept sounds pretty cool to you, you should leave a like and stick around for more explanation. Or if it doesn't sound cool, I don't know what to tell you. Leave. Anyways, with that weird intro out of the way, let me just go ahead and get into the explanation of the Death Hole and the Backrooms, and this is probably one of the weirdest levels I've ever talked about. Level -606 of the Backrooms has been given a class 5 environmental difficulty due to what I just said. You essentially fall down this level because it is a massive hole. -606 consists of a large, gargantuan chasm that is infinitely deep. It's kind of like the bottomless pit from Gravity Falls, except this is much, much worse. The corners and the parameters of this bottomless chasm are made out of sharp metal structures that look similar to triangles or spiky points. Now, as of right now, we cannot be certain how wide this massive death hole is, but the estimate is that it's around 400 feet wide. When you first get sent to this level, since it's not like literally any other level at all, you'll begin on a platform high up inside of this chasm. The platform you're on is some kind of rocky outcropping material, and the only thing of note at all on this platform is that there are weird inscriptions on it. If you look over the edge in front of you from this platform, you'll see the massive hole below. That is the death hole right below you, echoing with endless blackness. If you look above you, you'll see a small circular glimpse of the sky and life outside of this tunnel. The sky is always daytime, and an interesting note is that there is clouds in it and birds flying through the sky, which means that there is probably life outside of the chasm. Unless it's a fake projection and not a real sky. Who knows? That seems like something the Backrooms would pull, though. Another enigmatic thing about this sky above the massive crater hole that you're in is that the sun is red in color and is extremely hot. And that heat that it produces funnels itself down into the metal death hole that you're in, making it feel like an oven. That heat just makes an already bad place somehow even worse. So let me just catch you up real quick. You are suspended on a platform in the middle of a giant infinite hole, and above you is a hot sun beating down on you, and below you is a metal tube hole with spiky outcroppings that goes down forever. And that sun is like a heat lamp, making it red hot. And all you can do is stare down from your platform at the chasm below. Electronics work very strangely in this level as well. Everything is glitchy and unstable, and that goes for the walls and everything here. It all fluctuates and it visibly glitches all the time. This can affect your body's geometry as well, virtually ripping you apart at the atomic level. If you get caught in a glitch, that is. But at this point, while you're still on this platform hovering above this hole, you'll have no choice but to leave the platform and jump or fall down into the hole below. The sun will eventually get too hot above you, and your desire to escape the level will cause you to leave and jump. It's said by survivors that right before you do make that jump, you get really insanely dizzy and you get woozy, and you kind of just lose control and you just melt off this platform into the hole. When a wanderer inevitably jumps down the hole, they will not feel fear. No, they will instead feel an unmistakable, overwhelming sense of dread, despair, and helplessness, because you're literally flying through a spiky metal hole straight down with no end in sight. These metal walls to your left and right will fly past you as you plummet down into this chasm, and your only saving grace is somehow swimming through the air, changing your momentum, and slowing your drop down by grabbing onto the wall somehow, if that's even possible. But doing that could also lead to you not being alive anymore, since there are metal spikes randomly sticking out. As you fall further down inside of this hole, the level will get colder because you're getting further from the sun. Eventually, it'll get to the point where it's below zero, and more changes will begin to occur because of that. There's been some estimating as to how far you have to fall to experience these things I'm talking about, and I'm going to get into those estimates and distances right now. For instance, if you fall just right at 0 meters, you'll just feel that dizziness, you'll jump off the platform, and you'll be falling straight down. About 1,000 meters after falling, strange doors will will start to appear on the walls of the chasm and hole that you're in. If you can somehow manage to get to the sidewall and slow your momentum down at the very beginning of you jumping off that platform, like you kind of Spider-Man jump over, grab a spike, jump down to the next spike. If you do that and you make it down here, you can actually get through those doors to other levels. That's how you can escape. But most people don't know that. And if you don't do that, you will continue to plummet. At what's estimated to be about 3,000 meters, the level will begin to cool down, various cracks and imperfections inside the holes will start to form, ice and snow will begin to happen, and smilers can be seen beyond these cracks and holes. At this point, the level is also getting darker now, and you'll stop being able to see the hole that you're falling into at all. At about 5,000 meters, you're still free falling, and the level is just freezing cold at this point. The darkness is oppressive, you can't see anything, there's no more cracks, no more imperfections, and you'll begin to hear whispering from somewhere. This could be a hallucination though. After 7,000 meters, hypothermia might begin to set in, and the sunlight is long gone at this point. You're never seeing the sun again. The metal walls are covered in ice, you can't stop your momentum anymore, and if you're dressed improperly, you might just give in to hypothermia. But if you can make it past this 7,000 meters, the level will actually begin to heat up underneath this. This time, it's not the sun that heats it though, it just seems like it's a convection oven from below radiating heat to the walls and the hole itself. The temperature will begin to rise back up until it becomes unbearable. So it's not going to heat up to be comfortable, it'll heat up to like it used to be up at the top when it was very hot. The side walls will start glowing again, it'll be very hot, everything's hot to the touch, the heat on your body while you're free falling is just bad. After 10,000 meters of falling and no savior in sight, no one knows what happens to people. But it's assumed that they either keep falling or are melted by the hole. I'm not sure. Leave your thoughts in the comments below on what you think happens. The death hole is this extremely horrifying place to be stuck. It's not like any other level in the backrooms at all, because usually you can just get up and find an exit. Even if you're lost in a backrooms level, you can just walk around till you find one. But here it's nearly impossible to do so, because you have to slide down the tunnel walls to make your way down to a door, pretty much by parkouring the whole way, and that's very hard, obviously. Instead, in this level, you just keep falling and falling and falling further and further into death and darkness that awaits you below. If for some reason you want to enter this free fall dropper hole thing, you can find a gray door on level 1, 5, or 11. These gray doors blend in and are very unassuming, they're very normal, and that's why it's scary, because you could just accidentally walk through and end up on that platform, turn around, and the door would be gone. To exit, like I said, you have to leap from that platform, try to grab the side of the wall with these spikes and the outcroppings, and jump down until you find a door that opens, and hopefully that'll take you out. One wanderer managed to slide down the metal outcroppings and stuff, and they eventually found a crack in the side of the hole, and they reached their phone in and took a picture of this strange cityscape. We have no information on what the place is or anything about it, but it might be what exists outside of this hole. Who knows? But now that you've heard all about that, that is why you should never enter the death hole in the backrooms. I mean, it's literally got death in the name, so you should never jump down it. This one was pretty cool though, I really enjoyed this, it's very unique. I mentioned it multiple times in this video, I've never gone over a level where you have no control like this, you're just free falling, constantly straight down. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft Dropper a little bit, if you guys know what that is, but I love the concept, brutally approved for me. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more backrooms level explanations, you're in luck, because that's what I upload on this channel 3 times a week. Turn noties on if you want more of that, and if you want more of me, check the description below for my Twitter, my Instagram, my other channel Spoogly. Tons more content coming. Broogmas is coming. We're so back. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.